Great Lakes Brewing Company, Eliot Ness, Amber Lager, brewed by Great Lakes Brewing Company out of Cleveland, Ohio. 6.1% alcohol. Let's give it a shot. Great Lakes Brewing Company, I love you guys. I want more. I want more. Eliot Ness. First time I ever heard about this beer, I was in Afghanistan working with a good buddy of mine from Columbus, Ohio. Told me about Great Lakes beer. This was the first beer I ever tried from them. This is their Amber Lager. It's a lager. There's something slightly, I want to say honey about it. There's a great crispness, but there's also a nice sweet, but not overly sweet. And that's why I'm thinking honey flavor behind it. But it's such a great sweet, not overly sweet lager flavor, but it's just full bodied. And full bodied is such a hard thing to explain to somebody. But full bodied, it's just it's everything you want in a beer. There's nothing to really complain about in any single category. It's a great flavor. It's slightly filling. It doesn't leave a bad aftertaste. It's not over aggressive in any kind of flavor category. And it's not going to wear you out over time, but it's also going to make you feel good when you drink it. This is just a fantastic beer. I cannot say enough good things about Great Lakes Brewing Company. This Eliot Ness is absolutely fantastic. If you like lagers, if you like the Yinglings, if you like the Budweisers, if you like the Bud Lights, this is clearly not a light beer. It's slightly on the heavy side, but the flavor is so incredible that it makes up for any kind of heaviness that you would get from it, or any kind of lack of being able to drink this beer consistently, consecutively over time and keep going because of its heaviness. The flavor is absolutely, it'll keep you coming back for more. I can see why Great Lakes Brewing Company nails all of their basic beers before they get really into the weeds on the craft side. This is one of their staples. I love this beer. This is fantastic. I would recommend it to anybody that's out there looking for a beer. My drinkability on this, I could easily drink a 6-pack if you're looking for a lager. This competes. I'm typically a Yingling guy when it comes to lagers, but this is neck and neck with, if I see this, I'm choosing this over a Yingling. The only problem is not most bar rooms in my area, or I'm sure even across the country, carry Great Lakes on tap or even in their fridge or in their coolers. But this would hands down beat Yingling every time. I could see this easily as a year-round beer. Not even a question about it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a 10. This is my first 10 I've given out. There's nothing that I can see wrong with this beer. I can't complain about anything with this beer. This beer is absolutely fantastic. The heaviness, the flavor of the lager, the sweetness of it, just everything about this beer is incredible. I am in love with Great Lakes Brewing Company, and their Eliot Ness Lager is by far one of the best lagers I've ever had, and I recommend this to anybody listening, to anybody that will listen, and to anybody I come across in the future. Again, that's Great Lakes Brewing Company out of Cleveland, Ohio. Eliot Ness Amber Lager, 6.1% alcohol. Thank you guys. 10 out of 10. Hey guys, if you like that, why don't you head on over to my YouTube channel where I do more beer reviews, where I do all the drinking and you do all the listening and judging. I don't know how that's fair, but you're welcome.